Okay, I just showed how old I am, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love that song.
I actually love that song as well. Oh, the first time we agree
Oh,
something.
wow.
Yay!
Claps onto our backs here.
Okay, featured players, Aikido, Gigi, Haiko, Botak. Look at that. Nobody hit 5 digit. I'm not that pleased, but quite decent numbers of kills. Probably these are the support players of the team.
Yeah, these are the players that somewhat supports the team in terms of those key frags, or at least those side frags, depending on what. But again, every kill matters. And let's go to check out our observers. So everybody is the same place? No. Oh!
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait.
Basically, XCYR, he literally smacked everybody's head.
Because he's the director, he can do that. But look at that, 3-3-3. My favorite numbers there. And one more game for NGANK.
Yep.
Come on, man, you can hit the 3 digits to change to orange color, and everybody just keep the numbers going up. Thank you for our observers today. Also the crews and the production. You guys have smacking it on right, because we're having a great time throughout this whole tournament.
Yeah,
Wow.
special thanks to the production, always correcting me on my mistakes as well. Hopefully, I'll do you right. I'll do you justice by day 2. All right, production, you have my word.
KBC, sorry.
Sorry.
Such a disappointment there, but never mind. Look at that flight path. That was really skewed out to the southern side. But will they justify by the circle? There you go, smack on set mine. But Team Secret not playing today. But yep, okay, we'll look at who's actually at the center of it.
Well, we do have Geek Fam. Just want to remind everyone how Geek Fam, especially Damru, performed in week 1 when it comes to this map. He is the man when it comes to this map. And Geek Fam have a good start. They are dropping into the areas of El Pozo, where they will be all alone looting. But just look at this. Oh, H2O and the Dingoz in the same compound. Immediately Nug gets the car and relocates himself, because the Dingoz, they are just nearby. You don't want to get confronted too early on. And now we do see Kaya here just on the other side of the road, have eyes on 2 members of the Dingoz. I just like calling Dingoz.
Yeah, Dingoz has a little bit of a ring over there, Cloud. But we have to see how H2O decides in this particular engagement. Do they want to take the fight because they already are well equipped? Or should they just continue looting and avoid confrontation at this moment? Mirama, it would be a very pitiful event if you were to be the first team getting eliminated there, because it's a very, very long game right here in this particular map.
You'll be surprised. Sometimes Vikendi is actually the longest, but sometimes when it comes to Maroma, everybody just gone super wild because it's too hard for them to handle. Dingoz on the other hand, I think this is around Impala, if I'm not mistaken. There you go, right smack in the middle of Impala there. They're trying to compete this. I'm surprised why Dingoz dropping here, but usually they drop by Chumacera, but apparently they have a little bit of change of a taste of a dropping points. Kakura, oh well, H2O, they don't have much water to work this one on. Can they make it out this time?
I feel like H2O, they really want to take this fight. They're looking at angles that is beneficial towards them. At the same time, they're just hopping building after building to get those loots up. But then again, intel is the key weapon here. If you have intel, you will know where your opponents is going to rotate, and this is where you can choke them down, provided if you have the weapons in your hands.
Oh wow, choke people with weapons. That's really, really violent there. But
I didn't say that.
I pretend I'm not going to hear that.
What was that, man?
I pretend I'm going to hear that.
I didn't see that one coming, but yeah, okay. Choke people with guns.
Yeah.
Because what?
We're going to have a talk out after the game.
yeah, we're gonna have a chat about that.
Oh man.
Okay, back to the game, boys. Dingoz still actually marking their territory, respecting the boundary, invisible line in between there. No, they won't engage for his show, but apparently somebody's dropping out of their vehicle. Maybe it was Exis trying to get themselves a better positioning and just happened to have fun there. Bapak on the other side, we do know they always drop a Los Leones. Look at that damage, 16,000 damage.
Nonsense is this kid?
84 kills. Are we hitting 100 mark kills by end of this week?
Mind you, he's only 16 years old.
Oh, the 16 is always going crazy. We know Hooray can compete to this as well, but apparently we have to wait for tomorrow to see who got the MVP for the solo as well as the team tomorrow.
Yeah, especially when he performed in, if not mistaken, Sunhawk the last few rounds. He played really, really well. He was solid on his frags, and Sweet 16, that is the number. Perhaps with young talent, that's where you get mechanically well played.
It almost felt like the grenade or the smoke kind of like hit his team member there for Pengu, but it looks like on the other side, they are going for the rush in. Dingoz, Sans is on another compound. They're going to go for the flank here. Sans will go in right now. Does not have a helmet, only a level 1 vest. The grenades do go out here from Sans, and they do want to take this fight. Maisel on the other side is just prepping up the grenade. Oh, and the grenade onto Maisel. Maisel will need to retreat himself. There's nothing on his side for now. Sans looks like he's going for the flank again. H2O, they're pinned back to their own compound behind. Arts taking a little bit of a damage there. Pengu, Kaya, Kagura waiting behind, and now they're in a stalemate lockdown.
Dingoz trying to clear out his shield. Kagura just have to be the victim here. The one at the back will be the one that shot first. Nooks on the other end trying to reposition. He will actually got himself straight on the line of sight of Kai and Odds there. Apparently they still haven't finished Kagura on the side. Pengu kind of caught up in between. He will be knocked neck. Odds and Kai, can they take this one out? Because apparently Dingoz still have 4 men there standing. Odds on the other hand tried to rush it out. RG tried to cover for the rest of the team here. And they tried to go in for the clean kill. Maybe not yet. They tried to wait it out. And still last nigga. HP away. There you go. Dingoz clipping out Hesho back into the lobby and drinking a couple of bottles of water.
That was very, very pitiful for H2O. I felt like, they had the motivation to go in for the kill. Unfortunately, they got pounded so hard by this team. It is a full squad wide. None of the members, if I'm not mistaken, onto Dingoz lost or were knockout.
Okay, the thing is, I questioned before why Dingoz didn't drop by Chumacera. Maybe one of the reason they are actually reading the drop points of the team that they can actually take themselves to fight onto because they want the killing points. So we do know H2O when it comes to CQC, they are not the strongest there yet. Maybe this is what the reason Dingoz try to feed it on for their kill points.
Yeah, that's possible as well. And I guess maybe H2 should have just bailed it because they had the least amount of least percentage of compound, I would say, when they were with Dingoz. But maybe they should have just made a run for it and just changed to another location, I guess. But yeah, I just don't know why they want to try and take that fight. It wasn't a good fight.
They can't take that fight entirely at all, but at the current time being, look at the circle. Most of the teams are quite inside of it. Some actually playing it out late. Well, we don't have Geek Fam today, so they don't have to worry about the King of Miramar. We do know Geek Fam is the best when it comes to Miramar. But speaking of Team NoRecoil here, around Picardo, if I'm not mistaken, just a little bit outskirts of it, there's also the tower here, the power grid, sorry. And apparently Team NoRecoil is one of the teams that should be watched out because they can take down Bapak when it comes to CQC. But I really want to see for once if they happen to go head to head, including Yoodo gang, who will actually go and win it when it comes to the 3-way wall.
Yeah, 3-way walls, Mexican standoffs, whatever you call it. The most important thing is you preserve as a team, you get those kills, and you get into safety. Now, speaking of which, we are looking at the perspective of XP. And that would be XPERT and Y for those who don't know. And of course with WEH, which is team number 21, Team Bosskurr. They're going to loot in their own island here, own towns. They're going to get a lot of loot sharing among oneself, as well as Team Last Survivor here. They will be around the church areas and they will get those loots in hand. Again, for Miramar itself, the possibility of teams running the strategies is play it safe, get those loots, wait till the final few circles, and that's where you start your engagements. And speaking of circle, here comes the next circle.
Oh no, I know this is gonna be a Montenuevo circle. Apparently, I have a feeling either Montenuevo or just Chumacera all the way because we've seen this kind of a pattern before, right?
Yeah, it's possible that the circle may be like in the middle of the road. We have seen that kind of circle before. That feels very likely. There's a possibility as well that the circle may be on the hillside, but just looking at this, my guess, because there's just so much road here, there's just so much road in the middle, so it may go down to that. It may go down to an open road fight.
We have to wait and see. There's so many Velas and Torrenda going on, but back down to Dingoz trying to get themselves a little bit late on that rotation. Axis is going in the same pace as well. But look at those actually get themselves smack in the middle of the circle here. But Bapak R6 will he be pinned down by Drax? Drax is not happy with their presence. Apparently, 6 will be taken down with Nate tossing. That's a little bit lopsided to the right side. If only it's on the left, but 6 is really low, but he still hits on the point. He will rush in for Drax, not wasting any more moment. They will take down one of the best fragger for Bapak R here. 6, will it go down without a fight? Because apparently the rest of the team will not be here. He popped himself the smoke, but still managed to just cover himself temporarily, buying a bit of more time. His data is already blown up, and I don't think he can get out from this. But the rest of Bapak R will not be around for now.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good entry frag coming in from Drax. He knows that the terrain is not in favor for vehicles, and with the pin down, he is able to get and secure the kill. Now, Drax, this is his time to get the hell out of here, and he does have teammates across this area. But now we're going to move to a different perspective. Look at that. That is at least 3 teams together here.
Oh, yes, 3 teams together here. Team NoRecoil, ESG, they are in the same compound, but looks like, oh, Bomburu, looks like he'll be knocked down from afar. Superland tries to provide enough cover there, but then again, Team NoRecoil, they want to try and get this high ground. They want this high ground. Botax is on the other side. Superland on the other side as well. Botax with the flag onto Stuart 9K. Manages to knock him down. Superland with the sprays. Goes out. Does connect a little bit, but not enough to knock down anyone yet. Sinbi is on the other side of the hill. Sinbi with the terrain. Superland with the high ground. With the jump. And now Sinbi with the Superland. Superland showing that he is the Superland.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, he's super
What was that
land.
about back to Geek Fam?
Superland?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
But
Back to Geek Fam, guys. ESG here will be charged up by Geek Fam, the king of Miramar. Finally arrived here. ESG going at it, but at the same time, they just need time to replenish themselves. They lost quite a number of resources, and currency is going quite fast, going down the hill, charged by Geek Fam, who just really hang on the threaded dam route. Will be down very, very soon. Bravo on the other end will be the black sheep of the family. Apparently, Superone trying to clutch it up from the sides here. He's trying to get for the team as well. Now, okay, in 40, QB got smokes in between. Bravo managed to heal himself a little bit back there. But dam route still getting a lot of clipping from the raining of bullets just now.
yeah, Damroot is going to get fired heavily from the side of ESG, but Bravo, he's going to get knocked out instead. This is actually a good chance for Geek Fam to kind of recompose themselves and go in for the fight, because ESG, they only have 3 members here if I'm not mistaken, and they can go in for any time as well. They are going to disable the vehicles first. As we can see from their FV, they are out of the game already. Geek Fam rotating as one squad. They need to look for those flanks just in case.
Oh, Geek Fan coming in as third party to this party, but looks like they will reposition themselves on the higher ground where they have structure around them. Except for Ainaoki, he will reposition his vehicle. Looks like they are all converging on the higher ground. They are all still within the circle, so it is all okay. But just look at this circle again. There will be a high possibility that this final few circles will end up in the middle of the row. But look at this! Pan with the blast on the tricks. It is, oh man, that blast of the vehicle managed to knock him down. But are they going to be able to finish it? Because Jenny is still up there on the left side. Last survivor. Pan may go there and may bump into last survivor. Mosgoku has his eyes on the vehicle.
Oh well, it's still hot. They managed to squeeze themselves out of that way. Last survival. They're trying to actually engage him a little bit too late there. Bapak, I don't know what happened to them. Trixini, they're all being knocked down. Will they actually go out for the first time ever? Getting themselves not even the top 10. Lost Ichang with a sniper in his hands, trying to clip it on. It's still hard to. I think he knocks one down with that straight headshot. Lorenzo crawling in pain. That shredded his helmet straight on.
Yeah, that was a boom hit shot coming in from Yi Chong. But this time around, what is their game plan? Do they want to take this fight, or do they just want to play the battle of attrition, wear their armor down as much as possible and try to force errors for Team Steel Hearts at the very least?
Well, it's hard to say. I don't think they should take this fight because a third party may happen Yoodo gang is nearby. If they know that a fight happened, they can go in and third party on them. Now moving over to ESG versus Bosskurr. Looks like Mozart managed to get a knockdown onto Super Roland. Mozart now just proning in the middle of the road, but has a little bit of terrain to help him paint that, trying to get the high ground as well. Mozart going to finish off Super Roland on one angle, and Super Roland is all alone.
There's no way he can get out of them. Wasn't really having 3 kills here. The same goes for Manparong around the side. Apparently Dingoz is kind of segregated at the timing. The same goes for Yoodo, trying to rotate inside of a circle around the southeast here. Last Survivor waiting and seeing this one now. I can see where Last Standing is trying to do here, because they already engaged from the flanks here from Yoodo's side. And Mini 14 there trying to finish off a Dingoz team. Last Survivor tracking literally Dingoz as well. Dingoz, they got fitted off by the Vultures. Last Survivor and Yoodo actually trying to snatch away the kills.
Yeah, and they are actually not very close to the next circle, so what they're gonna do is right now is try to build out with the vehicles. At the very least, you know, just make it out alive, not getting engulfed by both circle and opposition forces that are gatekeeping across the borders. At the same time though, the same mindset as well. Everybody just want to go and survive into the next stage of the game. We have our third airdrop. It's going to be the AWM, also with the chip pack, a little bit of the ammo, and most importantly, the level 3 items in hand.
That's really important. We know this is such a huge map and the terrain is really favoring AWM as well. But question is, who will get that airdrop quite out in the open?
Yeah, who will get that? Well, we'll stand a good chance because that weapon is just pure gold. But just moving over to RSG here, looks like they will go and save Small Boy. Small Boy now is crawling. Y2K is moving into the side of Small Boy, and that will be a revive for him. At the same time, Last Survivor, Y2K, looks like, oh, Ziggs, looks like he's been knocked down. NSP as well. Chong looks like he'll need to make a run for it. For the team of Last Survivor, need to hang on to it because there's still 13 more teams. ESG managed to take this compound, but then again, there seems to be one more team member just outside, but seems to be knocked, and they will finish this off.
Yeah, that's a kind of a non-contested at all for NSP, but just have one more. Chong is just around the corner, but that's a long shot coming out from the side of ESG, getting 2 kills at that. If that one explosion really counts, ESG are going in fire, and Axis on the other end try to rush it out of Geek Fam here. They're challenging Geek Fam, and there you go. He didn't actually manage to have to do the kills, but still managed to get in away. But still, Geek Fam, they have 3 more men left here. I think it's around there somewhere. It's also Impunity. EVOS under there. Oh, that's a cute Nick trying to throw it out on the from the second to the first floor. Nice tossing, but will it hit anybody? Dingoz managed to explode VIP, who happens to be around the corner as well.
Yeah, Geek Fam, they're trying to control or secure the area away from the opposition forces using whatever utilities they have in hand to kind of stop this from going on. Meanwhile, Axis, they will converge with one another. QB, he has the angles onto Appy, but he does not realize that Axis are very close to their throats. QB playing it whole, holding it on here. The trigger discipline is real. Meanwhile, Axis trying to finish off last Chong. So they may want to get and secure the kill and the point for themselves.
Chong, the last man, literally is last Chong.
Yeah, I like it. That's nice. That's nice.
But back to EVOS versus Dingoz. Both of them actually just separated with this small hill, small bump in between here. Heikel, can he actually lob any nades? Apparently, maybe they already finished off their utility wise, but at the same time, look at that, Still Hearts around Mountain Wave where we're looking at. Still Hearts are marching in. You do just have to butt in as well. Bosskurr wait, caught up by surprise. Manparong charging in. Manparong gonna go well here. He's charging straight into Bosskurr wave, but hesitating for a moment, try to get the visualization. But there you go. He gonna spray it on with a micro Uzi now. Reloading. He needs to refresh himself with the magazines almost clipped out. At the same time, they're coming out from Jumper here from a side. Apparently, he gives the backup here on Mozart's only left. For the rest of Bosskurr will be charged. Climbed up by Team Yoodo gang. 3 kills, 1 whole squad, 1 more down on the 12th placement.
Yeah, that was a great fight coming in from Manparong, and Jumper coming in for the support. This is what you need. You need the members to help back you up. QB, meanwhile, in a lot of trouble. A pinch of salt, maybe more salt than he can take for his tasting. He is very close to 3 members of Axis here. He is going to bail out from the vehicle, from the building, and hoping to get down Epi, but unfortunately his position has been revealed. The rest of the members of Axis knows that he's around here. But QB, he is able to take down 1 knockout at the moment. Still got 3 more members around him. He's gonna play the slow game or perhaps just make it out alive. Can he though?
Oh, can he though? That's a big question because he's all alone behind this little vehicle. But Ikuda looks like he will go for the revive. Bandages will be applied by QB, but QB has been left by his team. At the same time, Axis moving over to this team. They are within the circle. At this point, we are now down to 7 teams. There is a buggy that he can use as well if he wants to, but at the same time Ikuda looks like will revive Jake, but damn root have been taken out by Ichong, then now be sent back to the lobby. Unfortunately for Geek Fam, looks like it's only down to 1 team member.
Lost Ichong, the one who took up Papa on the top 10 just now. He is really a nuisance here. Bug everybody out straight away. The moment we talk about it, the curses jinx is really going on. Lost Ichong plays himself at the 7th spot just now. Yoodo Drags on the other end got charged by Resurgence, who are actually climbing up to that peak of a mountain. Jumper tried to save Drags on the other hand. Small boy kind of know they got knocked down. Small boy tried to reposition himself. At the same time, they need to save Iron Pro, who is actually visited by Manparang on top of his hill here. Geek Fam is playing around the corner. X is trying to charge right in, but there goes lopping the nades in, but it won't hit anybody from Resurgence just yet.
And it looks like Geek Fam, they managed to get out of there. QB managed to survive the onslaught earlier, and now Fredo looks like he'll try to get the high ground onto RSG. They do have the high ground onto RSG. They just need to look down at a good angle. RSG just have the smokes to protect them, but they're all out in the open, while Lorenzo just watches from afar everything that's happening. Yoodo guys still has 4 team members in tag. Geek Fam 2 Axis have 3 team members. The circle is closing in.
The circle is indeed closing in their cloud, and it gonna put up mounting pressure onto teams that haven't secured the next circle. And speaking of the next circle,
that's really gonna be a salty players out there, because apparently all the ones that are on top of this hill have to climb down, and apparently it's just next to the main road. And what's worse is that they have to reveal themselves if they want to climb down this hill, which apparently they have 28 more seconds to do that. And like it or not, Impunity got themselves that positioning quite right, while the rest of Steel Hearts, apparently they are doing great, got themselves in the top 6 here. Geek Fam on the other hand got themselves quite into the crates, trying to play the terrain, and Yoodo Jumper still not having enough kills. They want for more. Look at how many times of opportunities he's trying to bait it out, and Geek were being forced to show themselves. Yoodo Jumper got knocked here straight away because he's being too eager to get their kills done. Iron Pro just have to butt in between.
But they do have the high ground, but then again, Small Boy may have a little bit of interest there. But Small Boy, let's see, Fredo on the other side. Fredo with a high ground shot onto Small Boy. Small Boy will be knocked down, and RSG have been done. Sent back to the lobby.
Now they're sending back to the lobby indeed, and now coming to the end game here. Whichever team has vehicles, whichever team has utilities, smoke grenades, hand grenades, Molotov cocktail, this is the best time to secure prime position in the next circle. Unfortunately, for those teams who are already out inside the circle itself, they will have to face the center of attraction between multiple teams that's mounting onto the next safe zone.
Yeah, Gert, the moment I want to talk about that, Impunity might just get himself a first chicken in it, as well as Steel Hearts. Jaeger straight away being knocked down, but look at that, minivan will explode anytime soon, but Steel Hearts, the return and the damage, where apparently it was Geek Fam helping them. Geek QB getting on Steel Hearts as well. Yoodo on the other hand trying to get as much as they can, holding this compound, and have to tank the blue for Fredo. He was forced out from a circle there. Mamparang tried to clutch it out. Looking at this, they have only the minivan to barricade for the moment, only covers with the smoke here, and now Steel Heart plays himself at number 5. Manparang tried to toss a nade here on Axis. That's a low toss we're talking about. Will it hit any of the Axis? They are running away from it. It will not dip yet. That's really close. Just in the nick of time, they managed to turn it away, but now trying to toss another note. Will it be another Kobe here? That's really close, but not cooking enough for the timing. They try to rush in for Axis, but they are quite hesitant about this.
Oh, he's going to throw one here. He's going to get one. Unfortunately, he's going to get knocked out trade-off right here, but then Axis in a lot of pain. Yoodo coming in, storming the front. You'll use the Molotov cocktail to end the life, leaving only Chick left alive for Team Axis. And it's not going to happen here. He's going to bail out, and the whole team's going to bail out as well, leaving 3 teams 8 alive.
3 teams, 8 alive it is at this moment, and Impunity looks like they're hitting top 3 at this moment. Naoki as well as QB, Geek Fam in the middle now. Yoodo Gang, they have 3 team members left, but Vex, they want to hold this on. This may be their moment of glory. They are in the circle at this point. They do have this vehicle as their barricade, and now we do see 2 teams, 3 teams will converge with each other at the same time. Yoodo Gang and Geek Fam have their eyes locked onto each other. Impunity is being left alone for now, but Jumper looks like he's taking a couple of hits there, down to 50%. QB is just behind, sprays on the QB, have it down by Jumper, and now Drax will continue to pursue, and Drax will need to go for the flag there, and QB has been finished off by Jumper. Monpara moving in, Drax just moving in as well, and looks like it is now Impunity versus Yoodo Gang. Impunity trade, Yoodo Gang trade. Drax, Rectify, and Good Jelly. Now this may be the moment here. They will get one down, and now Drax, there's about 50%. Now Drax and Jumper. Monpara is the only one left. This may be the moment. Singapore, go get your first chicken dinner. Impunity!
Impunity finally get themselves first Singaporean chicken dinner. It's my team Impunity. They made it. The whole arena roaring for the signature of the Singaporean first ever chicken dinner for the side. A new hope for Impunity.
History has been made. Team Impunity, the first Singaporean team, winner chicken dinner. What an absolute performance. Choo Choo is just jumping left and right.